There is this psychopathic plan for Israel to expand, and back in the 1980s, Saddam Hussein was identified as target number one, while, by the way, he was our asset fighting the Iranians, which Brother Muhammad knows very well, because Saddam Hussein was used to kill effectively 1 million Iranians, which included teenage boys who were sent off to the front, who came voluntarily to the front to defend Iran very honorably, the only war that Iran has been involved in for several centuries. Ultimately, this plan of expanding Israel, the Greater Israel Project, involved not just the taking out of Saddam Hussein or any other strong Arab leadership in the region, but also to effectively balkanize the entire region. And what we see right now in Syria, Libya, and the entire region is that plan. Oded Yanan's strategy for Israel in the 1980s. And this chaos that we see is not an accident. And if people really want to learn something here, they need to understand that none of this is an accident. Actually, what's happened in Iraq is exactly what was intended. Not only to take out Saddam Hussein, but to break up Iraq, which we see 3 different segments. We see the same thing happening in Syria right now. So if people really want to have an understanding, they need to know that those that are in power, which are all basically puppets in government, who are underneath the bankers who always want war, who finance generally all sides of war, they have a major incentive to keep going with war. And now you know very well, sitting there in Russia, that we're trying to pick a fight with Russia. And look at the embarrassing reality of UK politics, with Boris Johnson and the Prime Minister themselves indicting Russia without any evidence whatsoever.
Yeah.
Why? Because they work for the bankers and another war is on order.
Okay, that's the pattern, you know, accuse and then you don't need any kind of evidence here.